Greetings one and all, today is hot, I'll have to swear. And today we have 3 objectives. 1, go to Takeshita Street in Harajuku. 2, try out the Persona Cafe. And 3, visit Meiji Jingu. Alright, Harajuku, Takeshita Street, complete. I had my first walk down the street. I've been around in the dark before, but I didn't actually record that one, and it's a bit different during the day. I can clearly tell I'm not the target audience. There's a lot of interesting shops, but they're not for me. I did go down one anime shop that I saw, and most notably I had to go through a woman's lingerie shop in order to get to it. So clearly I didn't record that. That'd be weird. Interesting place though. There's a lot of side streets to explore still. I'm going to go for the next hour before my lunch reservation. But yeah, like I say, I'm not the target market, but it's still interesting. I remember hearing there was a shrine by Harajuku, but it's such a massive contrast, and it's such a bustling place, Harajuku, it feels like, compared to just the silence of this. It's cool. Well, this is definitely the best part of Harajuku for me, but I am somewhat biased. Might be a bunch of cool shops if it's not got them, who knows, but these views and the koi and all that, it's just lovely.
Anta baka?
And after all my wandering was finally done, it was time to make my way up the stairs to the Persona Cafe. You sit down, you place your order, and you get presented with a random coaster for each item you order. So I got 2, and lucky for me, these are 2 characters that I really like, so I really lucked out on this. Alright, so I finished my lovely meal there. It's a little pricey. It was about 2,170 yen, which is about £14. For 3 waffles and a drink, that's quite expensive. But I lucked out on the coasters I got, because that was actually 2 that I wanted, because I've only played Persona 1.5. So I got lucky there that they were both characters I recognise, because I know second hand those go for like minimum 200 yen, so it's kind of, it brings the price down a little bit, and I actually wanted some coasters anyway. I also find it very amusing. There's a hairdresser's called Junet's, like right opposite. I did also buy 2 of the special limited goods there. They're in my bag now, and I have to get to the next place because the garden closes in half an hour, and I want to see that. So there's no time to show that. I'll have to do it at the end of the video. But you also, because spending 2,000 yen, got a mystery sticker, and I didn't get so lucky on that one. It's a character I don't recognise. Because I've not played the earlier personas, sadly. So, you know, 2 out of 3 is good enough. Okay, so I thought the garden was free, but it's 500 yen. So I'm not going to do it today, and that's not because I'm a cheapskate. But I'm going to come in the future, and I'm going to pay my 500 yen and come a bit earlier, because my 3 PM booking was a little bit awkward for coming around here. And for my previous experience of Japanese gardens, an hour is not long enough to look around them, so I need to give it the time it deserves. There's still plenty to do. Alrighty, so that is the 3rd thing off the list. Meiji Jingu has been seen, and I've done everything I need to do today, but I've realised I am near Shinjuku now, and I've not really seen it a whole lot. The Siepi Okashi no Mashioka in Shinjuku has a better range than the one near my house. It's quite a small one, and there's some things I would like to find, so fingers crossed. Spoilers, they had exactly what I wanted, and now I can do a future food video. I'm so excited. I mean, it'll be weird, but... So you may have noticed I got on a train there. Normally I walk home, but my legs started to hurt a little bit, so I thought, let's not give it an extra hour of walking. Let's get the train. So now I'm almost home, but interesting train. So it's the first train I've got on at rush hour. And as I approached this train in Shinjuku station, it was as crammed as you see in the pictures. It was chock-a-block with humans everywhere. And I kind of regretted my decision, saying maybe I should have walked it. But then most people actually got off. And I had one stop where it was quite crowded, but like not squeezed. And then I had to change, and then it was a nice open train. So almost, but I will bear in mind that sight for when I'm thinking of getting trains. Make sure you get them at the right time, things can go bad. Yeah, almost home now. Show you my persona items, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so you may be able to tell, but I've come home and had a shower. So I look a little bit different. But I wanted to show what I got today. I spent about 4,600 yen, which is about 33 quid, I I think, on Persona, which is quite a bit for one day. But it was a special occasion of just, it's the only time you can do it. So, and of course, as you saw earlier, you get this lovely little poster. I don't know how I'm going to keep this in good condition for a year, but I imagine this would be quite nice to frame. But it's a cool little bit of Persona history there. As for the 3 things we got for drinking and eating there, we got these 2 which I showed earlier, and this I kept as well. Very happy with these. 2 characters I would have chosen out of most of them, to be honest. I think there's, you know, Joker I wanted, and Marnie's top 2 choice, I think, for there. We have this guy, which is the sticker I got for spending 2,000 yen. I was going to peel it off and put it on my laptop, but I don't know, if I don't know who it is, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. But he's cool. And then there's 2 things I bought. The first is a little mini towel, because, right, look. This little cake expression, just that little cheeky grin, I loved it. And I wanted something with it on that. So I think these 2 are from free, I assume, but I know these 4, at least. And this was about £4. It's just a little towel. Little towel thing. And I don't actually have anything to wash your dishes with if they don't provide it in the house. So I thought I'd buy that, just in case. It's a nice little bit, didn't cost too much. And then for 1,300 yen, which is the most I've ever spent on socks, are these cute little Morgana socks. Because I said to myself, I'm allowed to buy things if I'm going to use them, and I purposely didn't pack enough socks so I could go for these. So let's put them on. So there we go. Cute little Morgana on my feet. They are quite comfy. Quite breathable. I don't know. They feel like good socks, and they better be.